Mr. President of the Liberia Football Association, Mr. Technical Director, Mr. Women's Football Director, the Deputy Minister of Youth and Sports, club presidents, colleagues in the media, welcome to this brief presentation ceremony of 2 coastal buses to be used by Women's Football Club for their activity, especially during the Orange National League 2020-2021 season. I will now invite the Women's Football Director, Mr. President Stamba, to welcome everybody to the show.
Mr. President, Honorable Minister, Deputy Minister of Youth and Sports, ECA, Jody Seaton, Committee Member Macon Joseph, Club Presidents. Indeed, it's a great pleasure at this time again to welcome you to this all-important occasion. The presentation to you, the transportation to facilitate your league activities. Again, I say welcome. Thank you.
A female representative from the lower league to make a remark.
My name is Caroline, President from Just MC. So you guys, thank you and welcome. Job well done. Pray that God will fill the blessings to every one of you. Thank you for the gift from the LFA to the women's football team. Thank you.
I will now invite Mrs. Bidel from the Women's Upper League to make a remark.
I would like to take this time to thank the administration of the LFA for this work in order to improve women's football in Liberia. He said it from the beginning, headed by Mr. Mustafa Al-Raji. He said it from the beginning that his administration will make a difference. And by and by, he is stepping it up and we see it. The facility giving us is transportation facility. It will help us to promote.
Executive Committee Member Jody Seaton, who chairs the Women's Football Committee, to make a remark.
Good morning again. As part of our commitment to developing women's football, and as you all know, the committee agreed to support women's football and purchase 2 buses. We understand how the whole transportation business going in Liberia is one of the things that we already spend money on when we have games and all of that. So this time I want to say thank you to the President and his 2 vice and the Executive Committee for taking our points into consideration and helping us in developing women's football. So I hope these buses, you people will enjoy it again. It's an assistance. We hope that you appreciate it, and the team spirit will be there as you go all the time or whatsoever it is to go to your game, and it will spice it up. The girls going to play well. So I want to say thanks again to every one of you who see the need to always appreciate the little that we have to support women's football. Thank you.
The Republic of Liberia is being represented here by Deputy Sports Minister Andy Kwame, who is no stranger to football, a FIFA and CAF certified match commissioner. We will now invite Mr. Kwame to make a remark on behalf of the government.
Well, Mr. President of the Liberia Football Association, Mr. Vice President of the Liberia National Olympic Committee, fellow stakeholders from the lower and the upper league of the women football. Mr. President, we want to say thank you, but we are not surprised. Your investment in football over 25 years follow up with commitment and service has due result. I do not want to over-impress you because I will be attacked tomorrow in the media. But again, I think for me, your only crime is you are too transparent. This is the biggest crime you are committing in Liberia. And I want you to continue to do what is best for the interest of stakeholders, football development, and do not be deterred. In Africa or in the world, once you are doing the right thing, people will attack you. Once you are straightforward, you are transparent, you are corruption-free, people will attack you. And those attacks should be a motivation for you to continue to do well. In just over 2 years, we have seen your hands mark. And we want you to do more for Liberia football. This is in itself a campaign for you and your executive committee. Continue to do more. Thank you, and the government of Liberia, in whatever way we can do to identify ourselves with you, we will do it. Though we are tough, it's difficult, but we will always be there to prop you from the back whenever they are necessary. Thank you again for the support to women football. Thank you to CAF, FIFA for their support to Liberia. We well appreciate it. We know that before your tenure ends, Liberia will have more than 4 or 5 artificial turf pitches that will enable our young women, our girls, our young boys, our grassroots football to play on a proper, well-organized, structural field. Thank you.
I will now invite the president of the Liberia Football Association to make a remark, and then we do the final dedicatory ceremony. Mr. President.
The Honorable Deputy Minister of Sports, G. Ande Kwame, Vice President Malcolm Joseph of the Liberia National Olympic Committee, our member of the Women's Football Chair on the Executive Committee, represented Madam Judy Seaton, stakeholders. Well, today marks another important day for us in football, and special thanks to the President, Gianni Infantino of FIFA, for his drive towards developing women's football around the world and Liberia. Today we are happy that we have 2 buses here to be used by our teams, national teams, and specifically women's team from the upper and lower leagues. We believe it's going to alleviate, minimize the expenses over the period that the club presidents go through in terms of moving the players for games. It's also going to help us at the level of national teams to move our U17, U20 teams, and even our senior women's team. We hope that over the period, FIFA can do more for us. We need more buses. We need more support from FIFA, from CAF, from government. Like special thanks, Mr. Minister. Today, stakeholders, we won't be having these buses at the lowest cost without the intervention of the Ministry of Youth and Sports and the Liberia Revenue Authority. We're giving a duty-free privilege to bring these buses into the country as part of government support towards developing sports and football in the country. We look forward to the Ministry of Youth and Sports and the LRA for its continuous as we move with our football development program in the country. Once again, as we said, this administration assures you that we're going to bring the buses after so many pressure from the Women's Football Chair that we need to address concerns and support of the Women's Football Club. Today we have the 2 buses. I'm sure there is more to come because she and the members of the committee, Bidel, Mr. Joseph, are only looking at women's football, and we are on the hotline. We'll continue to do our best as this administration works towards 2022 for a new mandate. Mr. Yene, Mr. Wayne, please come because you're going to make sure you're going to use this bus. So please come. I know you're going to make use of this DC shooter. Come and do what, Chief? No, want to present the bus. Maybe you want to go inside and see if it is a real bus. Fully air conditioned. You know, our players can feel comfortable when they are going to the technical center at a very, very, very minimum cost to the clubs, and they will feel comfortable, less risk. They will attend the games on time, you know, and to, play football, have fun. It's all about football. We are here for you. This administration will show you that we are here to serve you, and we ensure that we continuously invest in women's football. So again, these are the buses. You can do your inspection. Thank you very much.